On guys, coming to you guys with a brand new Stam Nightblade build. So let's get right into it, into the gear here. So we're from barring a Stuns Battle Axe sharpened with an Oblivion glyph. We're back barring both critical riposte, powered. You could go with potentates here. For the monster helmet, we're using Baylord heavy, and then 5 pieces on the body of Stygian. So what Stygian does is it gives you 2 lines of weapon and spell damage, offensive penetration. Then when you leave sneak, you get 370 weapon damage for 15 seconds. Really good. And then we're doing 1 piece light Baylord with tri-stat. I think tri-stat on everything. Yeah, everything's tri-stat. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 well fitted, and then 3 impenetrable. And then for the jewelry, you doing stuns. You could put Stygian jewelry here if you want. I didn't have it, so I just crafted stuns. And then we're going 3 infused with spell damage. Weapon damage. Let's get nicely buffed up here so you guys can see real quick here. Alright, so first let's proc stuns here. Alright, so let's see. Those are the buff stats right there. Pretty crazy shit, right? As you can see, we got over 8k weapon damage there per second with a weapon glyph proc. Alright, so for the race, what we're doing is we're obviously a Khajiit. So Khajiit, what it does is it pairs nicely with a Stam Blade. It gives you crit damage, gives you robustness, so it gives you health recovery and stamina recovery and magicka recovery. Increase max health, magic, and stamina, 1k for each. That's nice, and the most important part is this. Critical damage from critical healing increased by 12%, and also decreases your detection radius by 3 meters. For the Mondays, I was using the Shadow, but since there's going to be a nerf now, there's going to be a cap on crit damage. I've just been going with the Serpent. Trust me, this build does more than enough damage, so you're fine if you don't use the Shadow. You can go with the Serpent. For the food, we're using lava foot soup with salt rice. This thing is just too good, man. It gives you so much max stamina recovery. We're also stage 3 vampire for the tankiness, and most importantly, here as you can see, where's the vampire skill line? When you are a vampire, when you come out of stealth, you get 300 spell and weapon damage, so that scales with just Stygian. Okay, so when you come out of stealth, you can see here with no other buff but that, look how we're standing at. We're at 7k weapon damage. That's some crazy numbers right there, okay? Alright, for the skills front bar, what we're doing is, let me stand over here so I don't get any aggro. Okay, so front bar, we're doing Camel Hunter. So Camel Hunter gives you minor berserk, increase your critical rating as well. Execute for your execute, rally as your main burst healing to buff up for major vitality. Surprise attack, your main spammable. So this is what's gonna proc your stuns also. So it's like perfect for stuns. And then relentless focus, it gives you your spectral bow for your insane burst damage. And then soul tether is really good. I like it way better than incap. It lets you do crazy combos. It's undodgeable. That's the best part about it. It's undodgeable since it's an AoE. If you're outnumbered, you could take out more than one person at a time too, and it also gives you a heal. So this ultimate is, I think, highly underrated. It's much better than incap. Okay, back bar, what we're doing is temporal guard just for a little bit of tankiness, minor protection, leeching strikes for sustain, race against time for major expedition, and for minor force to increase your crit damage by 10%, resolve and vigor, shadowy disguise, bread and butter of the Nightblade right here, so you're going stealth, proc your Stygian, and then I like to use Mirage instead of Shadow. So Mirage, what it does is it gives you minor resolve, I think it's called. Yeah, minor resolve, so it gives you another 3000 resistance, plus it reduces all your AoE damage by 20%, so that includes our convergence and whatever else out there in Cyrodiil, okay? Pretty much almost every ultimate is an AoE too, so I think this is a must in Cyrodiil. Okay, now let's go over the champion points here. So we're all offensive on the blue tree. We're doing fighting finesse for 10% crit damage and healing. And then Master at Arms, 10% with direct damage. Deadly Aim, increases damage done with single target abilities by 10%. That's your surprise attack, your Spectral Bow, your Executioner. And then here we go, Backstabber, increase your critical damage by another 15% when attacking from the flank, which is pretty much all the time in a Nightblade. You won't always get the flank hits anyway, so you could get the stun with your surprise attack. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you guys enjoy. I'm going to show you guys some footage here of the build in action and a few 1vx scenarios, so hope you guys enjoy.
And their scrolls are in the opposite color.